that's why it looks like that.
Okay, I understand. Like it's as if you're faking it to make it, ne?
You're literally faking it because it looks so good on you. So shut up. Toxic la. So maybe so maybe
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lerato. For those who don't know me, thank you very much for stopping by. Bye. Guys, today I have a very special guest. This is a friend of mine. Mina, I'm her friend, but she's not my friend. But we're not gonna go into that. But eventually we became closer. Her name is Vincent Chasila Bishop.
hello people.
That was a good intro.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was.
It is.
Next time it has to go to my best friend.
Yes, and also Ngiti, a master's candidate. This is master's candidate. I'm even having goosebumps. Heaven. Guys, I love educated girls because. So on today's video, sit down. We're gonna talk about assumptions about married and single. So I'm gonna talk about assumptions about single people, and she's gonna talk about assumptions about married people.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll start. My first one, assumptions. Single people think that marriages are all roses. We don't fight. They think umshadweni kumnandi. Yeah, kumnandi. Mari roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. And I think the reason why we don't speak about this in such platforms is because you guys are gonna pinpoint or label us uguti, hey lawyer, we are going emshadweni wakhe.
Yeah, also I think it's what you guys portray marriage to be. You look her perfect and you look her happy, everything, it's all flowy. So early bona lily happy post my husband this, my husband that, and we don't know the depth or my situation. So yeah, that's how it looks like that.
Okay, I understand. Like it's as if you're faking it to make it, ne?
You're literally faking it because it looks so good on you. So shout out to all the married people. Because you're thinking because Lina is a single person, I'm thinking maybe if I can get married, nzoba happy, but I guess it's not that bloomy. It looks, but it's not.
Yeah, it has its own good and bad days. That's what I can say.
Yeah, I mean, good life. It's a roller coaster.
Yep, your turn.
The very same way people think that single people, we are miserable. We are miserable, or reface in life, But we actually, let me speak about me.
Yes.
Because I get every person another opinion,
yes.
And anyone can say whatever.
Yep.
But in my opinion, not as a single person, getting married right now, I'm actually okay with it. And one thing is, it's a blessing. And the very same way everybody can have a car is the very same way everybody can get married. Everybody can have children. Mudimo offer the blessings are different. Like I said, it's a blessing. Mudimo offer is different. And Mudimo offer the way anakana ngorwena uto handle. Maybe I'm not emotionally strong for Lenyalo because one thing about me, toxic so maybe so maybe but also I feel everyone wants to grow with someone, love is a beautiful like advocate Lerato. I'm not here love
no love
so if I'm blessed but has some blessed thing, I don't think it's such a big deal. I was telling some people a few days ago, I don't think I'm on some I wanna get married. I used to back in my 20s, but now in my 30s I'm just like whatever you think, God, it's fine for me, it's fine, but I'm more concentrating on other things than that. And
also note, we don't think you guys are miserable. You get me? you guys don't actually see the luxuries that you guys have. Being single allows you to do whatever you want to do.
Freedom.
And also, exactly. And also, I feel like single people achieve more things than married people.
Speaking of that, today, actually, after church, I bumped into this girl, right? And I said, sometimes our progress is more like,
Exactly.
the very same way there are men that would say, progress like indoda.
Yes. Yes.
So sometimes more relationship more and sometimes we do it more but we can see around progress. And whatever no man, if I was single, I would have done this. I think your type. If you're an academic, when you're an academic, it's easy to pursue it.
Exactly.
But academic, you traditional pedi or tsonga Zulu men or umfazi usendlini umfazi ubhizi nabantwana utoprospera jwa.
You won't but you guys actually do more. Single ladies, it's even in Google ukuthi single ladies are achieving more. You guys reach PhD. If you see a lady that's like doing her PhD, luckily she's not married.
Siyalapho. But it's liberating to be single because I get to be a married life.
Yeah.
But to be single is very liberating for me. Marangazi fat and said, and I know Gucci, that's not what I want. So I don't know if I can set yafa numendo, mhlambe, but they're all the typical men who want you to do everything because you are a woman and a woman's place is in the house, in the kitchen. It's just not nice. Now if I don't want to cook, I don't cook. If I want to wash, I don't wash. I'm a child of God. I'm just breathing for a living. Okay. But at the same time, Luena as a single person if I had my better one. Every time not married, weddings. The weddings. I'm like, oh, can't step
I understand.
Pleasure, but I don't know. But I just think they both have its own pegs.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, another one is for me, I don't like it when single people think me buying myself a car. You guys don't think I work hard for myself, I bought this car for myself.
Also, I think it's because Banna they can do better than Basadi. Men achieve more than Basadi. And maybe the situation maybe we know your work is not paying that much, and let's say Munaha owns companies. Obviously, just think of but also I know people who buy themselves things and say because
so scam.
I know people who do that and only when they are divorced and then that's when they say but they lie a lot. I know a lot of them. If I was to name and shame, but yeah, they do that. So the assumptions people think Basadi can achieve anything. Especially you married people. In most cases. That's the thing. Mara o hotile o ke jimela ngwana mdimo re lenyalo la o kila mara wa jim
Zakala everywhere. It's your turn.
It's a tug of war.
It's your turn.
One thing I don't like is I don't know it was from Mona, but one thing I know is that I've never been jealous of my 80% of my friends are married. Sanbongela bandla nkosini. Masungulunkulu ngangigcine emendweni yenu. 80% of my friends are married, and if you know me, I kirate my husband this, my husband that, and I get why, but I just feel in a little bragging inside. Maybe in a little bragging because people someone will say it sounds bragging because or something, but I don't. But I don't know if you go as Lerato and your husband is Usizwe. But before I knew your husband, I knew you, exactly. And I knew Usizwe mcholo nbesimbi Usizwe.
Yeah.
Why manje masekushadile sokose angasabi Usizwe sokose sikwe my husband mawukhuluma nami. Utshela abanye ukuthi my husband mawukhuluma nami it's Sizwe. Or masithi siyamhloniphisa ke we can call baba banibani or Mr. Banibani. But the my husband thing it's there was also a fight go TikTok about it.
I remember.
Now I just think if you go totally monna how,
Yeah.
you can address him like that.
Yeah.
But then oh totally like next thing
Okay, my husband.
nah, just feel like you love break.
I no remember hore lenyalo is a blessing, as you said. But you should remember one thing: we don't take it the same way. As much as we don't look at life the same way.
Yeah.
For a person that has never achieved anything, and they achieved marriage, for them it's an achievement. They hold on to that. Okay, I'm in I'm not driver's license.
It's the biggest thing that
Mara,
they
at
can
least in
realize.
Shadile. You get me? It's like that. People aspire to have different things.
But also when you hold it that close, it's an achievement. What happens Marcelo Mshato uphelile?
Ngiyothole omunye futhi.
You only will tell instantly. Masuphelile, for those months you are still hunting for another one.
Also,
What do you do?
ex.
So now it's no longer gonna be an achievement. We're so fluent.
Yeah, you know, my ex this and my ex that. Like I feel like in South Africa, ne? And I think I've said this to you before. In South Africa, see, we're not like America. America's Nigeria. Nigeria, you've seen the reality shows. They brag about everything.
Yeah.
The smallest thing they brag: marriage, kids, careers, apartments, cars, and everything. They are not shy to express themselves.
Yeah.
In South Africa, we need to be sensitive. Minang nakar, wena unikar, you can't say, yo, that's my car. Uyo fila ngati Lerato yo fila njalo ngoba kana car.
Hey, arina
khanelani. That's suppressing izinto ezigenza happy. If your achievement of being a graduate makes you happy, you can't say it in front of us, Tina, esigcine ku matric.
Hey, get about to feel left out.
No.
Or feeling ngare kuyachoma.
But it's your achievement. Uzelela emhlabeni to live one life.
La kunzima kana kuyongutlori ho what my graduation or my qualification motho wa botsa a ga tshwana you wotsa because ona chelete.
I got that.
Hey, you would sang because ona chelete ya ona ikolo ya ona.
Mina, I got, even if you can go to school, you'll never find a job. I got that.
Why understand or why sometimes you decide to because you can't even express how happy you are about your achievement because there's someone looking at kalihlola mona o batla khotsa ro file, you know. So not personal, I filter. I will never talk about academics and qualifications in front of people who don't have them. Unless you want to school or high school, ke batla go mo inspire. Yes, but for motho le gore maybe we drop it out due to whatever circumstances, ke feel ngare ke mo tsara a feel ngare and I don't like making people feel like that. The very same way I wouldn't want someone to make me feel like I'm not married because I don't deserve a man, or I'm not pretty enough, or I can't tshwara banna, or things like that. Because life you're talking.
That's true.
Life. Anything can happen.
And also, I don't. Yeah, when you're in casa, like your response are giving me back
ideas.
Not ideas. I'm sure I think about something and then I forget because we are in the middle. So this one, I don't like how the society actually, when you're going through a divorce as a woman, moralo wa divorce, like you carry the baggage of divorce with you as a woman. The guy doesn't carry it.
Yeah.
And also, it will be like, Lerato couldn't keep a man. Lerato didn't make a man happy. You can't keep a man that doesn't want to be kept.
Goes back to but they perceive marriage as an achievement, but they perceive it as a blessing. If we know we perceive as an achievement, how fail actually? It's not divorce, not fail.
It's not fail.
It simply means that it was not for you.
Yes.
And it was toxic, or people divorce for different reasons. But the rate of South Africa now, I was doing research about it a few weeks ago. It's the toxicity in the marriage.
Yes.
Whether you eat like a mon or like a side, it's the toxicity, the GBV and all that. So how to you love yourself enough to realize this is not where I want to be.
Yes.
And a marriage doesn't define you. It doesn't say or man.
Yes.
But if we bail it as an achievement, now here's divorce. People are looking at you like you failed to keep a man.
Yeah.
And then now you'll start feeling like you're because no here. We bail as an achievement, my man forever. And then has to fate. The society will make you feel like you are a failure. There's a word. But then it's a very painful word because nobody chooses to get married or to divorce. And nobody has it means a woman who has kids but never married. And they make it look as if you know, you are just a person, you know,
an outcast.
Because but achievement. Achievement just still
But what if I am married, I get divorced, I'm still with a child? We are not the same. We are the same.
You are my only return soldier. I get to a return soldier. This single lady was never married. I get to work in society by Monaco Party.
They see return soldier as worse actually.
Hey, because you failed to keep your marriage. Like I failed to grab a man who I'm on my worth anyale. Also, your worth is not determined by money.
Amen. Thank you.
It's not determined by munna. You know, some of us had to learn that the hard way, but your wealth is not defined by a man. And there are people who are in marriages that bafuna uphuma. Basho njalo abangaphandle bafuna ukungena. Abangaphakathi bafuna uphuma.
That's the toilet, chomi. Ufuna ungena chama umunye ufuna uphuma.
You understand?
Injalo. Nalento le yokuthi let's stop putting each other under pressure to have kids. As single people, when you get married, they expect you start popping babies right away. Babies are from God, as much as Linyalo is from God. Babies are from God also. And this pressure of proving a point that you are a woman, you can give birth, it is not worth stressing over because other people, like, it leads to depression.
That's a very sensitive issue. it
is.
Because what if they are pressurizing you to have a child and you are trying all you can do
and you're
not getting there?
Exactly. I can't hold a baby.
That topic, it's a very sensitive.
You
can't just go around saying the very same way but whatever we can handle it.
Yes.
Other people are married and they're in happy marriage. Well, they look like they're in happy marriages. I don't know if they're happy or not. And they have it all, you know. From outside, they've got all it figured out. They've got their houses, cars, success, whatever success you're thinking. But there's just that one thing, which is a child.
Yeah, that's
true. I understand that. So it's sensitive. That one, it's deep for me. Now it's very sensitive. And I have kids. I mean, I come to say, I have a PhD, but it's sensitive, and I wouldn't say that to someone else because I want to get married, but I don't want kids. But if the husband is okay with it, but everybody wants to have one, you know. And in the society too, this pressure for because it's just nonsense.
It's not like can we pressurize like each other with healthy competition, like a very healthy competition. And also I don't like this assumption vice versa. People, single people no, married people actually. I'm going to your side. Married people, I hated the fact that few of them think abantu abasingle bayasihalela ngoba shadile iya kule point yakho leya akekho umuntu like no one like if you can understand God's timing you will never envy someone. And also, and as a person like me, as a Lerato, thinking ukuthi my friend uyangihalela, okay, it's pure witchcraft. You sleeping at night thinking someone is envying your life.
Oh man, that's kintu sa khale man. Tsa gore batho ra o khalla no asikola but these days you achieve or whatever we clap because we know our turn is going to come. You know, like I said gore from what I experienced kami jolo lady faten said whatever, I don't think I really want to get married. Maybe it's because of I'm still, you know, two ways about it. But if he that's nice, you know, I would take it with both hands.
Yes.
So sometimes you know, to learn.
Exactly.
You know. So sometimes but that was not your man to start with.
Yes.
And now marriage it's about banana too much. Men marry for themselves. Yeah. It's never about some men get married because they want to get married, but they're not ready to be husbands.
Yes.
So you can't stay in such a marriage. Selfish. It's about him. It's about what he wants. What about you?
Exactly.
What about you? But before you are someone's wife and someone's mother, you are you. You are Lerato. You've got your dreams. You've got things that you wanna do, and you are still yourself. You need to take care of yourself. But then, if you understand. So we will get married if it's our 10, but if it's not, it's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay, because what's the point of feeling jealous? Not personally, I'm not jealous if they know me and they know the true me. But like if I'm happy now when a friend of mine gets married, chaos. I love it. I want to be part of the preparations. I want to be there. Hey, because I know what it's a blessing. Yeah, exactly. Some of us might not see it. Some might see it. Some might come back. Some understand. So it's an achievement. It's a blessing.
It is.
So
I do believe we go to Zoshata. And I do believe what you said right now, Uhuti. What if the marriage that you are in, it wasn't your man? What if it was preparing you for a second marriage?
Yeah,
because most of the
definitely.
people say second marriages are better.
Maybe you needed to go there and learn to put yourself first, maybe, or to experience how would it feel like. You know, when you go through thorns on top of thorns, when you're working on top of thorns, it's very painful. And then when you start working on a clean place, a clean pavement, you start feeling that relief. Maybe some marriages you have to go through that in order for you to appreciate your next marriage. Then it becomes, and I feel like I mean, people who got married and divorced and remarried, I think they're happier than
even single people that have children, and then after the children they get married, they make it. Because they planned the family. First of all, they've been through life, like everything. They are not, I feel like if you have experience of having kids, you are not fazed by anything. You get me? You have 2 kids already, you have your own money, you have your own cars and everything. If you say you love this man, whether he has money or he doesn't, you love him generally.
You don't depend on
him. You don't want him to be a financial rescuer in your life.
I think the other thing that makes people miserable here about the relationship or komanyalo is that when they're in there, they get so codependent. I know we look like we are making it in life. So how then badula more because they want to feel that way. The codependence in a marriage or relationship, it's a scam. Because no matter because you are weighing good things.
That's why you get people like they sit through with their abusers for the longest time. You ask the person, which this person is physically abusing you, why don't you get out? Then they'll tell you that it's difficult. It's not easy. Because you know abusers, they will make you feel as if no one is gonna have you.
No, you need them. They make you feel like you need them. You can't breathe without them. And you eventually believe it, because if someone says it a lot or practice it, you end up having it in your mind. And it's yo.
That's true.
But the codependence thing, we must stop it in Kwamele ube stable to a point where we ask Guti, no mangaphuma lomfalona. That's when you're gonna draw the line, have boundaries. Guti, this is where it ends. My lines are so I can't take it. Because now we end up sitting with a relationship or toxic so much that you're thinking, Guti, your mangating your hamba. What yeah. Then that's when people end up saying that's where it comes in.
Yeah.
So mela. You can do it.
That's true. So let's close this episode because this is our first episode.
Is it?
Yeah. This is our first sit down together.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
No, we did a vlog once.
Yes.
But yeah.
So close it.
Do you want to feature me in your things?
Closing.
She doesn't want to feature me. Just gonna
few advices for young girls out there.
But some I personally mashimani. Why are you laughing?
Why? I knew that you were gonna say that.
because at my age, guys, I've grown. I'm a grown woman. And at my age, I realized, there's nothing that I got from Abafana. Just I had to learn and I'm not saying this from a bitter part, but I'm saying it in a way from my experience. Ukuthi mangisemjolweni, I forget myself, I forget izinto ngifuna ukuzenza. So I'm better alone than in a relationship. I'm able to do izinto zami one. I'm able to achieve more. I'm able to function better even mentally because akukho umuntu ongistressayo. So if you are not ready for stress somjolo, because obviously when you are not mentally and emotionally okay, there are aspects of your life that suffers academically, at work, your social life and whatever. So achieve what you can achieve. Work hard before you can entertain the thought of taking someone by hand and wanting them to be co-independent with you or you co-independent with them. Do you create your own beautiful life, create your own story. Especially honale lebana. Now I think I'm working so hard in my life because I want my children to look at me years later, whether I'm still alive or not, and say our mom did all she can for us.
Yes.
And our mom did everything she could. So as a young woman, advice just do you and let boys go for a while. You won't die.
Yeah, that's true.
Like DJ's Boo said.
Yeah.
Triple B's, ne? Books before boys because boys bring babies.
Yeah.
So
7 B's.
7 B's.
Yes. So my advice is don't lose yourself in marriage. That's very much important. Don't lose yourself in marriage. Remember who you are. Remember your goals. And try to achieve them. It's hard because you need to be present in other aspects of life, but always try not to lose yourself. Era the loser, guys. In kids, in husbands, you become a shadow of yourself.
Yeah, that's what I said. Now, mangisemjolweni, monna ko pele.
Forever, yena.
And everything else can suffer, but as long as monna le happy. Because rabarata, we volley them and we put them, you know, we put them very highly and then we forget ourselves. Yeah.
And anything else, umshato, guys, umshato is like, I take it like a relationship, really, honestly. It has a contract. I take it like a relationship. It has its own ups and downs. If you are married to a person, try out by means not to include families, extended families. Don't include them in your marriage. Listen to their advisors, but don't include them in your marriage because they are capable of destroying your marriage. Very capable. Ability. So you can't have family members influencing that. Ukuthi no thenga numuzi la ningawuthengi la. No, you can't function like that.
Sure.
Last one is girls go to school. School is not only for finding a job. School also opens your mind to how you see life.
How you think.
How you think. You get me?
How you resolve
exactly.
things.
You can't be in the public fighting for a man. No. You can't do that. It does you dirty. Enrolla in degree. Uyafunda. You keep your mind busy.
Yeah. No, I mean 21st century. Kunomuntu nje usafuna ukugilana nabantu abazana or abafana because bathatha partner yakhe.
And also ningacabanga ukuthi bakakugila ku relationship uzo change emshadweni. No.
Kuba worse. I think kuba worse.
Bekabuya midnight in indaba ye midnight and then emshadweni uzo change. No.
In
a relationship you get a preview of a person.
Yes. Of what you will be dealing with for the rest of your life.
You see, and then you decide I can begazela with this and this. Okay, let's get married. Don't think ukuthi emshadweni uzochinja. No.
Everything in life, I think every relationship, marriage has its struggle.
Yes.
You have to choose before you get emshadweni which struggle can you handle.
Exactly.
Abanye bayakushaya, abanye bayakuchithela, abanye abakuthengela ukudla or whatever. Mangasebenzi, understand? Abanye they are mentally abusive or emotionally abusive. Abanye abekho they emotionally for you. Kwame look at ukuthi ufuna struggle esiphi. But I don't think kunomshado relationship a perfect.
No.
As if ukhona a comment down below. Asitshele futhi sifuna evidence.
How do they do it?
Yeah,
and asifuna umuntu
sifuna ama tip, you understand? Mhlambe sizoshada masifuna ama tip.
Exactly. And having your own money, ladies, it's very important because it gives you an opportunity to choose like iprepare ukuthi no
decide what kind of life
exactly you want. Good to know Lona he's doing this I don't want this Lona
I can't take
because
this.
you have your own money
kodwa mawulambile noma yini ethi ngithenga ukudla uyathatha
you become that nyope boys that noma
yini Brian what's here because what other option is there
exactly
as long as my stomach is gonna be full ngiyangena.
So have your own money, have your own things, strive for success. You're not only doing it for yourself, you're also doing it for your kids, as you say.
Definitely.
They're gonna look at you and say, no man, my mother did this. Yazi kumnandi umuntu athi no, my mother is a electrical engineer in this power station and you can kumnandi. That's how they brag those kids because they know
that's also how they get motivated.
Exactly. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it. Please comment down below and don't forget to subscribe.
Press the notification button.
Thank you. And also
like.
And also subscribe to Vincentia Slapisha's channel. She's gonna be back. Uslogu content. Uzobuya man.
I'm still learning from the best.
Uzobuya.
Soon.
Yes.
Soon.
So thank you very much guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.